Well, come back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Let's go take the rain. What? Girl told me, let's come back later. Come on! It's like, no. Someone inside me tells me to listen. Oh, it lagged on the music. That's kind of rare in this, surprisingly. I mean, it wasn't that uncommon in the Final Fantasy IX LP, but in this one, it's been fairly tolerable. Rain, aren't you gonna marry Uncle Laguna? A guy like that. He was carried in here, crying like a baby, and I was the one who had to take care of him. His crude way of speaking, I don't have his aspirations just. Every time I try to have a serious conversation, he avoids it. I can't stand his snoring and he talks in his sleep. But he's really nice. I really like him. Rain, Uncle Laguna, and Ellie should all be together. He's like, well, get down, get down. But, you know, I think what he really wants to do is travel all over the world. I don't think he has it in him to live in a quiet country town like this one. Some people are like that. It makes me so mad. But I can't emote properly with this type of voice. You don't like him? I feel the same as you, Alone. Oh. Busted! What is with that? Yeah, you're back. That was awkward. I came back in a hurry. I even faked the huff puff puff, but it wasn't really... I didn't voice it. She's moving. She's actually looking at us properly instead of just standing in place. Report to the commander. I am very terrible at voice acting. I am sorry, Alone. I'm very sorry. Sometimes I can be pretty good at it. I'm also sorry, Kiros. I can't friggin' come up with a voice for any of these characters so far. So, here's my report on today's patrol and monster extermination. Including Balbuchus and Bunbuns that Assistant Commander Alone oh so hates. I've exterminated 16 monsters. Alright, thank you. 16 monsters? Well, we ran away from most of them, though. Shall we eat before you get started with the next patrol? I'll call you when it's ready, so just wait in your room. You seem pretty tired. You should take a quick nap. I'll call you when it's blah 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 blah. That's it. Let's all eat together. You're joining too, right, Mr. Kiras? We have me and Rain and Uncle Laguna and Mr. Kiras. What was that, Kiras? What the hell did you just do? Let's go next door to where you've been staying this time, I guess. You know, it kind of bothers me that this music's nice and all that, but the fact it plays throughout the whole freaking sequence is ridiculous. It's like you got this music and then the battle music instantly, and it's just like, it seems so out of place as a result. If this place didn't have random encounters and stuff like that, it would seem perfectly fine, but because of the random encounters, it makes it seem awkward once you freaking run into anything. Have we even got anything in this house? Look at the walls! Wait a second. Someone been shooting at the walls? I'm not sure. Yeah, we can see the draw point now. Not that there's anything there now, but yeah, we can see it now. Could save the game, but actually that's what I should have done in the... God damn it. Should have done that in the previous part, then I wouldn't have had to record straight after it. I'm now Final Fantasy... It's part 12 of this LP's just finished uploading, and I've got to edit that. Damn it! Go to sleep then. Time for a little break. Well, now, shall we rest up a bit? What's the matter? I get scared sometimes. Scared of waking up somewhere else. Scared of not sitting alone. Scared of not seeing rain. What happened to me? I feel... What is this I'm feeling? Oh, please let me be the room when I wake up. In this room, yes, and stuff. Please let me be in this puny bed when I wake up. Laguna, you've changed. Yeah, he stated that. Where am I? Now this, I should have freaking got to this point and made a cliffhanger, because it'd be awesome cliffhanger. Not as much as the cliffhanger of this one, still. Check it out! Welcome back, Zell. Dream world again. So, I guess the junction that Kiros had was Zell's one then, as a result. Uh-huh. How's Laguna doing? Dunno, I didn't see him. Oh wait, no, actually... No, he wasn't actually. It's not like I know everything about Ward, but... Yeah. That's the thing, he was as Ward, and Ward wasn't in that freaking sequence now, was he? It was just Kiros and Laguna. So who was freaking Kiros that time around? Well, you know, Laguna and company went to that Sandra place and got into a real fix, right? After that, Ward's been all alone. He's working in some sort of prison-like place. And he's bored out of his mind. All he wants to be is fighting alongside Laguna. So, what is this we're experiencing? How the hell should I know? We're controlling Zell. Do you really have to sit on your ass like that? Didn't you say that Ward was working in some sort of prison? Yeah, so? And wasn't he from Galbadia? Sure, he's a soldier there. Piece it to killer, man. Where are we now? You know damn well what you're most likely at. I'll just let the plot go by its own thing. Now, since we're prisoners, shouldn't we be trying to go break out of here? I wonder what happened to Squall. Did they bring him here too? Think, Zal, think. I can't think of anything. Wait. What have we got junctioned anyway? Probably nothing. Now we'll wait until we get a party going. Wait, no, actually, no. Let's do that right now. We need junctioning. No, I always do that every time. It's the switch junction that we're supposed to do. So switch Squall's one with Zell. We use some healing, so let's use some potions. Where's the... There. Oh yeah, you still got that. Gotta get around to that at some point. There we go, that'll do, thank you very much. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be Ward in that dream world? Just now, was. Does this room look familiar? Oh, a stupid quest. Hey, whoa! Wait a sec. I know this place. Everyone listen up. This is the prison that Ward works at. He's a janitor here. What are the odds of that? There's so many rooms just like this. It's gotta be here. It's a prison for political activists in Galbadia. This must be the place where Ward works. Right here, where we are, I'm sure of it. It's no surprise we're in jail, but we could attack the sorcerers. When stand up against the president, we'll be sentenced to death. The president is no longer in charge. And that Galbadia is in the hands of sorcerers. It's going to happen to us. Things don't look so good. What's gonna happen to us? Where the hell is that guy Irving? Where's Squall and the sorceress? He lives! Where am I? Okay, now that we actually gotten to this point, I can, like, you know, freaking say what the theory was. Like, at the end of this disc 1, I keep freaking getting that mixed up even now. But yeah, basically there's a theory that Squall dies at the end of disc 1 and everything else is a dream. But, as I, like, point out here, remember on disc 1, Laguna's sequences, dream-like thing, remember? That was way before this whole freaking thing with the sorceress came into play. And as you saw, they continue on even after disc 1. They technically wouldn't do that if it was a dream, if you ask me. Because it actually progresses. It's just like, that's like my main thing to like say, that theory is just, no, it doesn't work when you look at it that way, because why would the Laguna sequences continue on? I mean, sure, some stuff get pretty weird in, like, mostly disc 3, it's just like, things are getting weird here, but then again, disc 1, while not, like, entirely overly weird, it had its weird moments and all that, but it has some things in there that kind of, like, hinted at some of the stuff, you know? I won't spoil anything, and the Laguna thing will get explained much later on. But yeah, I just felt like bringing that up because, honestly, I just don't like the sounds of the theory, and then I was just, like, randomly like, you know, the more I think about it, the less sense it actually makes, because I, like, believed it when I first read it. I was like, oh shit, it sounds legit, and then it's like, no, there's kind of flaws in that. And besides, I think, I haven't actually seen or read or whatever the interview, but apparently, like, the creators of it kind of hinted that that's not exactly what's going on in this game, kind of thing. So yeah, there's that as well. So yeah, I just felt like pointing that out. Squall is in fact alive. I mean, this is Final Fantasy we're talking here. Seriously. Seriously. I challenged Edia by wound. The wound? How? Yeah, I think that's the main thing right there. That, like, makes them go, huh, no wound? Then he must not really be alive. Ever heard of freaking healing magic? I mean, I know there have been, like, some exceptions in Final Fantasy games in which, like, the character, like, actually dies from shit like that of some sort. But come on, this is freaking Final Fantasy 8 here. That's not the case. Healing magic. That explains it. The Galbadian soldiers were surrounded. He was there, Cypher leering down on me. Damn you, Cypher. Now, my head hurts. Besides, it kinda gets explained why Squall wasn't killed anyway. But that's much later on. It kinda like vaguely hints at it, but then it like, you gotta piece it all together to make it in any way understandable, otherwise you'll just say, that's just fucking stupid. Well, you might think that anyway, but at least it'd be understandable. 4-7. What was that loud noise? It wasn't that loud. Or maybe it was Squall's freaking banging his head on the door, freaking echoed throughout the whole place. I don't like them at all. It's the sound of your friend being touched. What do you mean? Shut up! Don't screw around with me. You understand who's in charge here? Now I'm asking you a question. Ow, 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 ow. Stop! Oh, I almost forgot. Hey man, is that a Renoa with you? Is there a Renoa? Oh, alright then, come over here. What are you gonna do, Renoa, you bastard? Stop it already. Stop, I'll go. Now, there's a lot of people that probably don't like Zell's character because, like, he's kind of hyper and, you know, not awfully smart and all that. But honestly, I quite like all the characters, regardless of the flaws and anything like that many people see in them. So, and even if I didn't like his character, you know, you don't go freaking kicking someone in the gut like that, you freaking asshole. Have you ever been kicked in the gut multiple times? Well, actually, I don't think I have either, but I've been punched in the gut and that freaking hurts. So a kick to the gut would be worse. I've been kicked in the balls as well. It freaking hurts. Noah, I'll be fine. Let's go. You know, I feel like I think, like, at the end of this LP, I'd be, like, explaining things just like, pop quiz time! Just like, do you remember this incident that happened on disc 2 or disc 1 or disc 3? Because here's the answer! Kind of thing, because, like, there's a lot of things in this game that seem like to, like, not make any sense until very later on in the game, and by that point, people probably forget about this exact precise point kind of thing, you know. And, like, an upcoming scene here is actually one of them. Squall, you're pitiful. Whoa, easy now. Hi. Ow, I hit my head already. Don't need to do that. I had a freaking ice freaking spear thing freaking lodged in my freaking side of my chest, man. And then you just, like, you healed me and all that shit. I wake up and bang my head on the door, and then you throw me around like a bitch. Take him away. What the hell? Another thing that just ran in. That was actually what I freaking saw, like, they used that as an example to why the Squall is dead theory stands, and it's just like, what? It's like, just because there's these weird looking creature things? Have you not seen a chocobo before? Is it really so out of the ordinary in a Final Fantasy game to see something that looks like that? I don't think so. And I'm sure you can imagine what happens now. What do you want? Tell me what seed is. Idiot demands to know. Secret you've given when you become a seed. There's nothing, even if there were. You think I'd tell you? You're on my tough nut to crack list. Don't think you'll talk that didn't think you'd talk that easily. Jeez, Lord. So here's a little something for you. I did that before it even popped up on the screen, so that was fitting, because, like, I, like, tend to, like, react like how a character reacts to get hit, and I'm like, ow, ow. Even if you don't talk, others will. The instructor, the little messenger girl, or that chicken was, he wouldn't last 3 seconds. You know, selfie, she'd last ages. She'd probably get turned on by it. I don't know why I make a character out to be like this one that's into some weird stuff. I don't know. They're all here. Oh, you bet. But since I like you so much, I thought you should go first. I was hoping you'd be there, Squall, so how'd I look in my moment of triumph? Dude, I knocked you out, sort of. Well, I knocked you down, at least. Then we got owned by Edia, and now we're here. So, my childhood dream fulfilled. I've become the Sorcerer's Knight. Sorcerer's Knight. Yes, it's like if you weren't paying attention much in this one, you'd be like, you completely forget how he's like saying, one day I'll tell you about my romantic dream. So you gotta pay attention, man. You gotta pay attention, otherwise some things will make no sense because you really do gotta pay attention. Cypher, now you're just a torturer. What do you say? Passed out cold, eh? This is the scene where you swear your undying hatred for me. The tale of the evil mercenary versus the sorcerer's knight. The fun's just started, Squall. Don't disappoint me now. But yeah, that scene right there before that. Draw, cure. Ow, 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 ow. It's no use. There seems to be an anti-magic field here. Yeah, maybe not make much sense, but who cares? At least they actually show that they're trying to use magic. I think Selfie personally was really wrong. You clumsy buffoon! What was that noise? I answered the gods and all that. You again. Oh! Damn him, that numbskull. I'm gonna freaking do something. Yo, who do you think you are? Yeah, you big meanie, stop that. Gotta love Selfie's pose. Just freaking standing there. Christus, you didn't even get a line. You were just standing up, but you were like, I don't want to get involved. You'll regret those words. He's so mean. You okay? Doesn't work so well, but... Yeah. When Selfie was trying to cure Zell, she said draw cure. What, were you trying to steal his collection and built up drawers of freaking cure? I know he's got plenty of them, but still, why were you trying to steal them for? Well, that shows that magic, works outside of battle as well. It's just anti-magic field convenience so that they can't use magic to heal or anything like that. If they could do that, they'd probably just okay, let's use freaking fire on the door and knock it down or some shit, I don't know. They could just cast spells on things and get the hell out of that way if they need be. They could cure to heal and all that. So, since that's been proven, it's kind of so why is it that people think that Squall died at the end of this quad if we clearly see that magic does work? It's just the anti-field thing in this particular area. You get the dealio? Well, now, Squall, I'll ask again. What is seed? Why do they oppose the sorceress? This whole thing he's asking you will get explained much later on. Much later on, if I recall. And it is also one of those things where you just it kind of wouldn't make any sense at all if it was for the fact that Squall was dead. further proving that he is alive. I'm sorry I'm like rambling on about that a lot. It's just like one of those theories where I just like kind of just like, no, I don't like that theory, so I will be like, I'm going to like freaking say no. And like look at like facts in game and like whatever the creators of the game like originally had planned and all that. But I see from that it's he lives, damn it, he lives. Whether you like him or not, he lives. Here's Cypher, the missiles targeted for the garden are ready to launch. Excellent. Well, the garden is to be destroyed on charges of trading seeds to oppose the sorceress. What? It's a pity, really. I grew up that. But orders are orders, and Idia wants it destroyed. After the garden's gone, the seed hunt will begin. Yeah, this right now doesn't make any sense, and Cypher's just blindly kind of following it. It'll all make sense somewhat later on, much later on, but still. You gotta be patient and remember plot points. Otherwise, it's a jumble mess. And even with that, some parts don't make sense anyway. But for the most part, like a lot of the important stuff will make sense, while some stuff, you have to admit, is just out of nowhere and just like very convenient for the plot kind of thing. It's just like out of nowhere. But yeah, some things and all that, for the most part, will add up. Anyway, let's continue. I'll be a bloodhound and hunt down every one of your kind. It'll all make sense in time. It'll be fun, Squall. Don't die on me yet. Continue with the interrogation. Ready to talk? I don't understand. Don't mess with me. Idiot says you know something. Now spit it out. Talk. What is seed all about? Yes, so? I lie, I must live. No, just living to What's that? What did you say? We've gotta be like, just like, do whatever you want. I'm not freaking giving in. Your breath stinks. Oh, it must stink really bad, because he's quite a distance away there. Punk, you asked for it! I just like, instead of lying, we just like piss him off instead. How's that? How you like me now, huh? Completely knocked out cold. Hey, you two Mumbas, watch it. The Mumbas basically are those, that thing that we saw right there, actually, right there. That's a Mumba. And people are like, what the fuck is that? It's a Mumba. And they'd be like, what the fuck's a Mumba? I forget, actually. But it's basically that thing right there. I can't remember what they do, per se. Then again, I think they're used for some things here and there. I mean, you saw them carrying in that, so they're clearly using them for some things. But now... I'll walk right through you. I'll walk right through you. Yo. What do we do? Just stay here? We'll get tortured for sure. You have to sit all the time. So we can't just sit here. We have to think of of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we could skin this little guy and wear him as a disguise. Selfie! Run, Mumba! I'm kidding. Man, Selfie, you know, it's kind of understandable why I say, like freaking joke about things with Selfie, and just like, oh, she'd probably like that, actually. Because some of the things she say are just like, what? Doesn't sound like you are. Well, we can't rely on magic here, so we have to go with weapons. We have to somehow get them back. Weapons? My weapons are these fists of mine. I could do some serious damage without weapons. It's up to me, baby. Next time, because I'm gonna use a save state here instead of a save point, because I can't be asked to continue this recording any further because it's been going on for 31 minutes. Well, so to sum up what's happened here, Cypher is being a dick, following Idia. Idia wants to currently know what seed is for, what their purpose is and all that, and Squall and company are all fine and dandy and alive and being tortured in a jail. Well, yeah, we must do something about that. Next time. See you next time, viewers. See you next time.